Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm with my buddy John, and we're here to review Dunkirk.
Not filmed in New York.
Yeah, not from New York, that Dunkirk, but this Dunkirk right here.
In France.
I've been wanting to see this for a long time, and then we just keep forgetting about. Well, we see it at the theater, and we keep forgetting about it, and then checking out on Netflix today, and it was on Netflix.
Yep.
Finally.
Yeah, it was really good. About the evacuation of, what did he say, was it 300,000 soldiers?
Yeah.
From the beach at Port Dunkirk in France. And it sounded like some of the ships were, they didn't send too many of them, not just because it was dangerous, but because of to protect the homeland.
Yeah.
The way Kenneth Branagh's character is talking. What we read is like a lot of people, a lot of soldiers thought that the Air Force wasn't protecting them because they kept getting attacked and there's only a couple fighter pilots out there. But we're reading in the trivia that actually they were, but it was further away from where the soldiers were at the beach. But they were actually, the Royal Air Force were fighting the Germans, and a few bombers, there was a few bombers that got through, and those were the ones that were attacking them.
Yeah, it was,
and you'll have that.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good. Kenneth Branagh in it. Who else? Cillian Murphy.
A guy from Eternals, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, a guy from Eternals. Harry Styles. A bunch of people. It was very well done.
Yeah, very well done. Cool.
Not as a straightforward story.
Yeah.
Line, but focused on like three different sets of people because what happened was the British recruited all these people with like, you know, different yachts and boats and whatever to go and rescue these guys. And so they focused on like one guy with his son, and I don't think the other kid, I don't think was his a son. It was just a friend.
Yeah, friend. Yeah.
Of his son, and they, you know, to go and rescue. Then they focused on some of the pilots, including Tom Hardy was one of them. And then they'd focus on the guys on the beach and stuff. So it was kind of interesting.
Oh, yeah. It was very
everybody
compelling.
went through different experiences and just trying to capture the three different narratives. You know, it was more experimental than what you used to see.
Yeah, it's very compelling and like surreal in its own way. Kind of like the, you know, because you never know where everything's coming from. But it was really well done. I really liked it very well.
Kenneth Branagh, I guess, said that, like, was it 30 of the survivors that were in their 90s showed up for the year. And they said it was pretty accurate. The only complaint was the music was louder than the bombardments, which made Nolan laugh.
Well, I mean, just like with Saving Private Ryan, when I came out there, the people that had like flashbacks to that opening sequence, which was, wow.
Well, I lost track after a while because you just got kind of used to it.
Yeah.
Throughout almost the whole movie, there's a ticking of a clock.
And I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I mean, you notice early on, but I think he's kind of put in the background, mixed in with all the other stuff, but it doesn't stop until like you get to the end of the movie. Yeah. There's another movie like that that Dan and I watched, and he pointed out, and it's like, you know, it kind of faded out of your conscious, but it was there. Like, there's like a scream throughout the whole movie. Yeah. But it kind of like, after a while, it fades into the background. And that's the same thing here. It's like the ticking of the clock.
Yeah, it was cool. And then the one thing happened, I thought they were going to play some Iron Maiden music. And no, that wasn't Braces High, remember? Because they played that famous, well, the guy read the paper, which was saying that famous speech from Churchill.
Yes. And Trejo said he had only been prime minister for, 16 days from evacuation began.
That was something else, though.
But yeah, it's very well done, very well shot. Music and everything was
nominated for a lot of awards and stuff like that. Really,
won a few
amazing movies and stuff like that. And I was surprised Jeremy Johns said something was boring. I didn't think any of it was boring.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, sometimes they complain about stuff like that. They say it's just like The Witches that said a lot of it was boring and stuff. I didn't think it was boring.
Right.
I thought Dunkirk was very well done and captivating. I mean, you know, compelling. I give it a 9 out of 10. I liked it.
Very well done. And yeah, it kind of kept you going. There had some real intense moments because you weren't sure what was going to happen.
Yeah. Where's the Dunkirk thing right there?
Yep. The screen's here. Of course, they'll kick on.
And they'll kick on Ash for the Evil Dead, I bet.
Yeah, cycle through. Probably like stuff on my list that cycles through or something.
Yep, Ash vs. Evil Dead. I will go back and watch season 3 because I haven't done it yet.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah, I know. I kind of like Ash vs. Evil Dead. I just kind of, I don't know, I just get out of it.
Only thing people didn't like about the series is it ended.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, they said the reason why it did, I can't remember what it was. I remember seeing the old bubble that,
April 1st.
oh, I can't remember the damn name of it. It was the bubble, it was, the guy who did, I can't remember the name. It don't matter. It was the old 60s one.
The Power of the Dog.
Power of the
Sam
Dog.
Elliott was bitching about that movie. He didn't like it.
Really? He didn't like it? Wow.
Because he didn't think it was representative of the true West. Where the fuck that
Well, it's hard anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, here we go. Stranger Things coming out.
May 27th. Or no, wait.
Volume 1.
May 27th. Volume 2, July 1st.
What?
So
I mean,
the last fourth season? Is it fourth season or fifth season?
The season 4.
Okay, because I thought I saw something. I thought they were only doing 4, and then I thought I saw something.
Yeah.
Are doing 5.
I gotta check. I see a Cuphead show. I heard that's one of the most.
Based on a video game.
Yeah, the video game's infuriating because I heard that's the toughest video game.
Very, very tough.
Yeah, video game was the toughest game I've ever
was
seen.
pretty good. Shadow and Bone.
Shadow and Bone. Cool, huh?
Yeah, official. Another season.
Wow.
It's more teen fantasy, but still it's a fantasy. And it's weird with the success of the Harry Potter movies and the success of the Lord of the Rings. There hadn't been much fantasy out there.
Yeah.
You think those two would have launched a lot more quality fantasy movies, at least with Game of Thrones success. It started launching some shows like that. Lock and Key, that's Stephen King's son.
Okay.
Based on, I think it was comic books he did.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. It's a young adult.
I was told I gotta watch Ozark, so I gotta watch Ozark sometime.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff to watch.
No, there's too much. That's the problem.
I got to want to watch a couple of episodes about catching serial killers and stuff.
Well, I got finished watching Doomland. Those are only 11 minutes long, and I did like a few minutes of those. So that's cool. I mean, there's a couple of that are super short I can watch. Do that.
2 sentence horror. Yeah, you want to watch some short ones.
Oh.
2 sentence horror stories. You know, it's kind of interesting because I can't remember if it was on Ranker, posted a bunch of these, or if it was from Reddit that I come across, and it would just be a horror story told in 2 sentences, which is pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
A lot of them are good. Just like there's 5-minute films website people should check out too, or they tell a complete short story in 5 minutes.
Well, what was that? I remember that one thing. Like,
fantastic.
Yeah, I gotta watch
That's
it. Yeah.
Best. It's either that or The Haunting of Hill House. One of those 2 are his best mini-series.
I gotta watch. Well, remember when we were reviewing? We used to do the judging the film. They used to have like what called Vine. It was like a super short. There was like a horror movie like about 30 seconds long. And it was really good. It was strange, but it was really good. I liked that.
Is that the one with the lady falling?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, it was good. It's so quick though, but it was really good.
Yeah.
And Don't Look Up was awesome too.
Oh shit! I looked up.
Oh poop.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, so it's like going through my list. Which one's that? See, that's not on my list.
Guardians of Justice. Wow, so many damn shows. It's like there's no. I mean, like I said, there was an episode of The Simpsons where Homer Simpson was asked to be an influencer and review all these shows, and he said, "There's no way I can't keep up. There's too many shows out." Because we used to keep up all the time when we were kids.
No, with everything.
Well, not with everything, but I mean, everything you wanted.
Well, you had what?
3 channels on PBS, and then Canadian TV.
Oh, this is really good too.
And then, I mean, 'cause we didn't have cable. I mean, I didn't have cable till.
Yeah. What's weird is Sagertown, which is what I'd say 10 minutes away, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They were one of the test markets for cable because
really? Wow.
Yeah, one guy I worked with, he grew up in Sagertown. I think it was Sagertown, and he said, they were a test market, so they had cable back in the 60s.
Wow. I mean, because
and like you said, the only games he ever saw were like Cleveland Brown games, and that's how he got to be a fan of the Cleveland Browns.
I mean, my first experience with cable. Well, I heard about cable. Well, I mean, they had like. Well, they had something like.
This is supposed to be really good.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't been around to watching that yet.
Yeah, they had. What was it? Robert Klein was the first one to do like a comedy special on HBO. One of the first things, and I guess HBO started in like 1978, right? And then, but my first experience with cable was when I went to my Uncle Bob's Aunt Kathy. They lived in North Carolina, and they had like Showtime and stuff. And that's when shows like Death Race 2000 were playing. And Hot Stuff. Hot Stuff, if you see it, Hot Stuff, Dom DeLuise, fantastic show. And that's when Dad said we weren't allowed to see the show Bizarre with John Biner. But I only seen that 1 or 2 episodes of that on Canadian TV. That show was funny. I don't know what the problem he had with that show.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it. We went really off subject, but that's okay for a review of Dunkirk. So I hope you liked the video, buddy. Till next time, please take care, my legion.